we back. Today we're trying to rebuild the team without making any trades, which is going to be tough. The main way we do these things is making trades. I'm trading an average player in the first round pick to get a good player. I trade that same good player in another first round pick to get a great player. I trade that great player in the first round pick to get an elite level player, and then we win a championship. Where today, the only methods we have to get our team better is through the draft and through free agency. Legit sounds like a terrible challenge. Like one, not as in like entertainment value. Still watch the video, please. But I mean like terribly difficult. Because I also added another little thing, because y'all know when it comes to these challenges, I always try to make them even harder than they have to be. I like to pigeonhole myself, handicap myself. So there's another element of surprise with this challenge. Today's video is brought to you by Sony. So a few weeks ago, Sony sent me one of their 4K HDR TVs, the X90J, and I've been in love with this, so I'm super excited to tell y'all about it.
Hey, I know we've only been here for like 30 seconds, but I'm already in love with this TV.
The TV uses cognitive-based intelligence, y'all. It analyzes your entertainment the same way our brains do. It understands how we hear and how we see, then it remasters your picture to be completely immersive.
We're set up. What? Show him. Look at my boy. He's a fan too.
But let's talk about the next gen gaming. Because of the HDMI 2.1, we get a better frame rate and reduced input lag. So it allows me to go crazy on MLB The Show because I ain't got to worry about being late on my pitches. This was definitely a blast to get one of Sony's products and put it to the test, and I am truly impressed. Thank you again to Sony for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the action. First of all, we have to randomly select our team. While I'm doing this randomization, let me remind you to leave a like on the video. It helps the channel out a ton. I'm stopping in 3, in 2, and in 1. We're running with the Clippers today. Let's try to get the Clippers this championship without making trades. Think about it. The Clippers built the team that they have now with a lot of trades. They signed Kawhi Leonard, but the only reason they were able to sign Kawhi Leonard is because they traded for Paul George. Kawhi said he wasn't coming unless Paul George was coming, and they used the trade to do that. So, no trades. So this is the way we're doing things. It's a fantasy draft with the Clippers. We're going to have pick number, is that top 10? Number 12. Now, in a normal rebuild, I would be out here with Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving, Jason Tatum, one of these great players. Not today, because let me showcase to you what I said. There's another bit of randomness to this video. Yeah, it's this thing. For every round we have, I'm going to generate a number, and that is the number player that we have to. So we're not doing 25, but if it was, I would have to count 25 players and draft that team or draft that person. And that just makes the challenge more difficult. So let's hope that this first one is the most important thing of the entire video. If we can get a top 5 number, we get a 90 overall, and that helps this challenge out a lot. So let's see. Generate number 12. That's not terrible. It's not great either. Donovan Mitchell. See, that's not bad. Donovan Mitchell being my star player is not terrible. Is it better? Is it the best option we could have had? No, but it's not bad. Round number 2 is also important. 10. All right, we'll take that. That's going to be Derrick Rose. All right. Okay. I also have to hope that we don't get all of one position because we can't trade to make our team better. So we just got to hope that this randomizer does us nice. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. John Wall, last year of his contract. So I guess he's got one more. He's got like a team option after that, or a player option. So it's not the last year technically. Do it again. 7. This is not terrible. We've got some pretty high numbers. We ain't even got to the 20s. Next one, 10. So I'm giving myself 4 years to try to make this challenge happen. I don't think it's a challenge that you can do in year number 1. And if you do it in year number 1, then you didn't really do, the best player available. This would have been great to have in the first round. If you do it in year number 1, that means you didn't do anything. That was just the fantasy draft. Because I can't even make no magic happen until the offseason anyway with the draft and with free agency. So, so if you come out here and you say, Kenny, I did it in year number 1, you just lucked out and ended up with a really good team through the draft. I don't think I'm having that luck. I feel like we got a ton of point guards, bro. We keep drafting point guards. Number 2, there's a center. We're getting some high numbers. I wish we'd have got number 1 and number 2 in the first and second round, but hey, it is what it is. Number 4, look at that, bro. We're getting some super good numbers. Are you kidding me? Number 11, and even number 11 is pretty good in comparison to what it could be. So hopefully this run is a good one because I'm getting such good luck. 14, and just like that, the draft is over, and we have our 14-man roster. Okay, let's go back and remind ourselves of who we ended up with through this draft. Auto-generate the rookies. We have Derrick Rose, Donovan Mitchell, Pat Connaughton, and Iggy are our starting small forward and power forward. That's not amazing. We got John Wall, Rashawn Holmes. We got a lot of centers and a lot of point guard play. But let me see. How many of these players are out of their deal soon? John Wall, he's gonna be here because he's got a player option worth $47 million. He's not turning that down. And John Wall is gonna be the reason why this challenge is difficult, because we won't be able to hit free agency in the next couple years to make any signings because John Wall's contract is so big. So we got 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, 4 players, 5 players, 6 players, 7 players. 7 out of our 14 players are gonna hit free agency this offseason. And is this a playoff team, y'all think? Our wings suck. I wish Donovan Mitchell was taller or Derrick White was taller so they can run some small forward. But the fact that Pat Connaughton and Iggy are our small forward and power forward is not great. Now, what we could do, and actually what I will do, Iggy, I'm sorry, brother, you're not starting for this team. I'm making Al Horford a power forward. You know, I'm not trying to be the worst team in the league. I know we could probably benefit from being bad because we get a lottery pick and maybe hit on the draft. But I want to be a competitive team. So we'll see what happens. Game 1, we lose to Luka Doncic, who put up a triple-double. If we are a really bad team, I'm not mad at that either. But I would prefer... Oh, we suck, huh? No trades. I would prefer that we didn't end up being the worst team. But then, I don't know. It's a tough spot to be in because I understand being the worst team means that a higher pick, which means that, you know, I don't know. The best player in this draft class is this guy, Sebastião Carlos. Giannis won the MVP with the Lakers. I hope that this never happens. I hope he never ends up in LA. I like trolling LA fans because they really think that I hate them. Obviously, it's not the case. It's just funny. It's just funny to see people upset, honestly. But we did make the playoffs. What team are we again? We're the Clippers. So we did make the playoffs. We are the 6th seed. Sorry, we are the 6th seed in today's video, or at least the first part of today's video. Donovan Mitchell averaged 26, Derrick Rose averaged 16, John Wall 16. You know what? I am super okay with our team right now. You know, we're a playoff team, and sometimes a playoff team just needs a little bit of luck to make things happen. Now, I don't want to win a championship right now because then it's not, like I said, it's not me that won the championship. It was the randomizer. So thank you for eliminating us, LA. See, look at it. Look, I'm giving LA props. Congratulations on another championship, Giannis/LA. Now it is time for me to work my magic, whatever that magic might be. NBA draft lottery. We don't have a lottery pick, but we will have, oh, no picks because I forgot to turn off the pick thing. We didn't need a pick this year anyway, did we? Were y'all excited about us having a pick? I am declining Al Horford's $26 million because he's Al Horford, and he's not worth $26 million right now. But he had a good year for us, though. I'm not saying he was bad, but I feel like we can bring him back on a $5 million deal. Taj Gibson wants a $5 million deal, but he didn't play for us, so you can walk as well. We won't have money to sign a big-name free agent. How much money do we have? Oh, like none. That's fun. That's extremely fun. Now, the only thing is, next year, we will have money. So let's try to sign players for low contracts that can complement us if we go out to sign a big name free agent next year, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You can strike out. But for the small forward and power forward position, look at that. Al Horford is here. We can bring him back on the 1 year. Nah, actually, I don't want Al Horford back. Psych. He's old. We have like players. Tony Snell, 1 year deal. Tony Snell's about to start for us this season. That's a downgrade. Is it? No, Pat Connaughton was starting for us before, so that's not a downgrade. You know, it's if anything, it's pretty leveled. It's pretty leveled. Signing a bunch of players to minimums, and then once we hit the season, I'm gonna see who's available next year's free agency and hope that we can snag. Derrick Rose and John Wall are both getting worse, but they're both gonna be off the team. I won't say Derrick Rose will be off the team next year. He won't be making $14 million. If we can bring it back for a cheaper option, that's cool. I think Derrick White is pretty solid, bro. This is a really solid contract for Derrick White, so I'm not even mad that he's here to stay for the rest of this video. Brig Lopez will be out of the door. Maxi Kleber we signed on a 1 year deal. So we're going to have pretty much an entirely fresh roster to play around with. Are we a playoff team this year? You know what? I don't want to be a playoff team this year. Is that crazy? I want us to lose. Let's lose. Let's lose. But actually, I don't even know if we have our own pick this year. Let me double check that. We don't. So it ain't. There's no benefit in losing. Oh my God. So let's go out there and win then. Upcoming free agents: LeBron, Nikola Jokic. Who's our star? Donovan Mitchell. We got a lot of younger players here. Some of these players are going to resign, but majority of them are like restricted. We won't get restricted players. So we can look at like Vucevic. We can look at Porzingis, Russell Westbrook's already regressing, so maybe not Russell Westbrook. But like Malcolm Brogdon, I have to figure out if I would prefer to have a star or multiple, oh my God, we suck. Or multiple like really solid pieces for Donovan Mitchell. We have a star in Donovan. So do we want to build a dynamic duo and just role players, or like Donovan Mitchell and like a couple 80s? We got to figure that out. We suck, and we don't even have the pick this year. I think it's like a worse swap between us and OKC, part of the Paul George trade. So us being bad it's not even beneficial to us. It would be cool to get Donovan Mitchell a championship right now. I'll say that. It would be cool to get him a championship. Now, we'd have to go from one of the worst teams in the league to a championship team in just a couple years. I think we got 2 years after this one. So, you know, Donovan Mitchell has that DNA where I feel like he can help us win a championship. Giannis averaged 37. Giannis averaged 37. I know I talk about Giannis a lot, but it's hard not to when you're doing stuff like that. I mean, I know it's a virtual video game, but he is disgusting. It's the point I'm making. Will they win another championship? Nope, they lost to the 8th seed. And then they end up losing, or everybody ends up losing to the Atlanta Hawks, I guess, who have Jamal Murray, Joel Embiid, Larry Marketing, Vucevic too? Oh, that's why they got a lot of players there. All right, we don't have our pick. Watch OKC come up. OKC has our pick. Look at that. Oh, but we have OKC's pick, and that's number 6, so it's not that terrible. Yes, I would prefer to have my own pick, but we still got a nice lottery pick. NBA draft, here we come. Can we draft an absolute stud that can help us win a championship next year? Let's find out. The 6th overall pick. We will be looking at an 81 overall point guard. He was a second. Tim Hardaway Sr. A minus, A plus, A plus. Is this the greatest 2K player of all time? Oh. How did he fall, though? 17 badges? He came in with 17 badges? Nobody has even... Okay, 10 right here. Bro, did we just go crazy? How did that man just fall to us? How? All right, I know we only have 2 years, so we don't really have time for him to, like, progress. But what a steal of a draft pick at number 6. He is the best player in the draft. Derrick Rose, you can walk. I'll see if I can bring you back for a cheaper option. I feel like I can. 15 million seems like a lot. Here we go. We have enough to give LeBron a close to a max deal, but he's going, okay. All right. Okay, Jokic is gone. Bradley Beal is not gone, but we already have Donovan Mitchell. Vucevic is here. No offers. If we sign him, we still have 17 million left to play around with. We still have Rashawn Holmes too, so maybe not the smartest deal to make. We should be looking for wings, I think. Like, Chris Middleton is out there. He's 31. I would expect him to regress at least a little bit. Bradley Beal, Karis LeVert. Like I said, we can go the cheap option and be like, hey, yo, Karis, I want you to come here to run small 4 for us. And then if we do that, let's say we offer him that, we'll still have $23 million to go get another small forward, and that could be like Dylan Brooks or something like that. But if we throw it all to Chris Middleton, or a lot of it to Chris Middleton, we only have $9 million to have. And then wait, let's go back. If we throw that, and the next year we'd only have 19 million, but 19 million next year would be enough to get us a good shooting guard. But also we'd lose Rashawn Holmes, so maybe not the best. I believe we played a long game. We signed multiple solid players instead of the star. Chris, what did you average last year, first of all? 18? What? 14 for Dylan Brooks. You know, that's not that much of a difference. Bro, why does Dante DiVincenzo want $20 million? Am I missing something? Not that you're bad or anything. You averaged 10, though. Karis wants less. I mean, at least he averaged 16 of them things. Who else is down here? Lou Dort is down here for even cheaper than those dudes. And Lou Dort is going to have the defensive capabilities to... What? Yo, they kind of played Lou Dort when it came to the defensive badges. Now, he got a lot of them, but none of them are, like, top tier. I would expect to have multiple top tier type badges, but I guess not. Is Karis our dude? Karis is probably our dude. Yeah. Karis LeVert. Let's save a little bit of money here. Let's lower it down to like 1710. Okay. And then at the small forward position, no, we already have a small forward. What are we looking for? A power forward position. Yeah, we need a power forward. So at our power forward position, that'll leave us enough money to bring in Jeremy Grant. I think we're doing pretty good. Bring both of those players in. Boom. And I might still, I was hoping that our boy Derrick Rose was still out there, but we had to get rid of his cap hold to make that stuff happen. But he fits it perfect. Oh, do we have enough money to bring in Lou Dort? Oh, do I still want to bring in Lou Dort even though they kind of played him with his badges? Yeah, if we can bring him in if he wants to sign for 11 this year, bring Lou in. He fits whatever system we trying to run. He fits it to a T. And we technically didn't even have another small forward. So please come here. Nice. Oh, he's another shooting guard. Another shooting guard that I'm making to a small forward. All right, so Karras, I'm moving over to the small forward position. Number 22 here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got that working. And then lastly, we wanted to make Lou Dort a small forward because we already have Derek White as a backup shooting guard. We should be right back in the playoffs this year. I think we did some pretty good stuff in free agency. And our starting point guard is the rookie. Randy Houston is about to come in and light it up. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep. Do not sleep. All right, so players get better. I signed Hassan Whiteside to be a backup center. I'm not expecting him to be great. And it's only on a 1-year deal. Woo! All right, did we do the right thing? Did we do the right thing by bringing in the lesser players, but more of a fit/rotational thing? Starting lineup looks solid. Starting lineup looks pretty decent. We're going back to a 10-man rotation, Mr. Lou, who has A+, A-. Shout out to Tyronn Lue. He's got his stuff up. I'm good, bro. Jeremy Grant, they don't be giving a lot of respect to. Let's take a look at his tendencies. I think they increased that this year. 83. Okay, that's cool. Karras is 83, 93, 67. Not the greatest, but hey, he's here to play make. As a rookie, come here to play make and shoot threes. Please shoot threes. Can we take a minute to appreciate Randy Houston for a second? Where are your overall attributes? 93-pointer, passing, ball handling, speed with ball. All of these things are average. Offense consistency is bad, but defensively, he's up there. He gets steals. We're back in the playoff mix, ladies and gentlemen. This should be another year. Are we a 1 seed or a 2 seed? Probably not, but we should not be in the play-in. We should be higher than the play-in for sure. 6 seed. That's exactly where we were 2 years ago. But hey, it's baby steps. Baby steps. We didn't get Rookie of the Year. Big man got it. I don't even know. I didn't look at any stats. Malcolm Brogdon, Giannis again. Okay, Dwayne Casey, Coach of the Year. We were the 6th seed. Am I writing us off as a team that won't make the championship? Yes, I am. We are not good enough to do that. But can we ruin someone's day? The 3 seeds day? Yes, best believe we can. Donovan Mitchell's numbers are down pretty significantly when it comes to scoring. Efficiency went down a little bit from the field, but up from 3. You know, he's got more options with him. We got multiple 10-point per game scores. Overall, it don't even look like we scored a ton of points as a team. Let me see. Points per game. What team were we? We're the Clippers. We were almost last. Luckily, our defense was the best in the league. That's the only way we made the playoffs. So maybe I should have went with Chris Middleton because Chris Middleton is guaranteed at least a 20 a game. All right, we're going against Houston, who are already up 2-0 before I even looked to see who was on the team. Oh, 2 players that we let walk. We let John Wall walk, and then we told Chris Middleton we didn't want to give him a contract, and now they're making us pay. We're down 2-1 already. 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 them, 3-3. Y'all know we got to do in the game 7, ladies and gentlemen. We got to jump in. Well, not jump in. We got to simcast. We're not jumping in because we're not even making it a good game. It's not a good game. We got blown out. What the heck? I thought we was doing great. I thought we was going to be able to ruin their day. I thought that we would be better. This guy's a 6th overall pick. Oh, didn't he just win most improved? I think this guy just won most improved player. He did. And he came in the game 7 and led them in scoring. All right, this is our last year. This is the last year. This is our last chance. Kevin Durant is in DC and he wins an MVP. This is our last year to make something happen. Here we go. I believe we can do something in free agency. I'm going right past the draft though. I'm not even interested. We have this is our core. Great. Maybe played it a little bit wrong. Let's use the money that we do have. Maybe we just need another year to gel as a roster. That's all. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. We just need more time to gel. I hope. All right. So our guy Houston took a big step. He has 30-something badges. I need him to shoot more. His shots are going to go up this year. I need you to play second star because they don't show love to anybody else in this game. Please play second star or win it. We brought in O'Shea Brissett to come off our bench and give us some quality power forward minutes off that. Hey, I believe this could be a year that we get better because we got a secondary star and Randy Houston. I had to think about what his name was. And Randy Houston. We're going to go on the win streak before I stop. We're going to go on the win streak. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. 3 games to win streak. Yeah. There we go. Keep going. Okay, that was the end of that, but it's a little bit rough out here. Randy's killing it. Randy's going to be in the running for most improved player for sure. But Dono is taking the hit. You know what? As good as a coach they have a Tyronn Lue here, I got to get rid of Tyronn Lue. He's amazing. Oh my God, he's actually like the greatest coach of all time. He's like the greatest coach of all time. I'm firing him though. And the reason I'm firing him is because of the system. He's a defensive-minded coach. We not a defensive-minded team. We are a balanced / space and pace team. That is the way I'm thinking about it. Did we just fire the best possible coach? Yes, we did. Is it going to come back to bite us? I don't think so. It's not like we were winning a bunch of games beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So what's the worst thing that can happen? Oh, it says he's a balanced coach. Let's bring him back. I could have swore they said his system was defense. Am I bugging? System proficiency. Active system is defense. Right. Why are we not running his actual... We're about to win games now. Guaranteed. It had it on defense as an active system and not balance, even though balance is the one he wants to run. You, the coach, you decide these things. Why would you do that to yourself? You just got fired because you were being dumb, but you got rehired because we convinced you to be smart. How much did that stuff matter? I mean, maybe not a lot because we lost 2 games right after that. But then here's a win streak. Here's a win streak. Here is the win streak. Here is the, well, not win streak, but look at, we're winning games. Are you kidding me, Tyronn? You could have done it. We could probably have won a championship last year. But nah, I want to be defensive-minded. We're putting up points and stuff. That man's trying to make Donovan Mitchell do defensive slides in practice instead of letting him get shots up. Come on, dog. We about to, maybe this is the year. We fluctuated between 1st seed and 3rd seed. LaMelo won MVP. He can't get away from Charlotte even if he wanted to. Rookie of the year. 6th man goes to Nurkic, Defense Player of the Year. I was hoping we got most improved with Randy, but we got Coach of the Year, from fired to Coach of the Year in just 1 season. You love to see that, Tyronn. You love to see. This is supposed to be me, right? Yeah, that's me. You love to see that. Los Angeles Clippers, All-NBA, nothing. But I don't care about that right now. We dominated the conference. Jeremy even stepped up. Oh, imagine letting Jeremy take shots. Randy, okay, he got better, but it wasn't like a significant enough jump for them to say something about it. Lou Dort even got better off the bench. Rashawn Holmes, see, you just allow players to score and do what they are normally doing and things go better. Last year, we were one of the worst offensive teams in the league. This year, we are dead middle. Defensively, though, we're the best. An average offense with an elite level defense led us to be the #1 seed. So I'll take that. We shortening the rotation for the playoffs, baby. You know, 8-man, here we come. First round, we're going against the Trailblazers, who just won a play-in game. They got Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, Chuma Okeke. I want to put together a team of the most fun names in the NBA to score. Or not to score, but to say. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot, Chuma Okeke, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who actually, that's another video. Rebuilding the best, I don't know. It's so many really good names. Chuma Okeke? Second round, let's see who we have. This guy. What are the chances that you have 2 Conrads on your team? Conrad Toole and Conrad Tyler. Patrick Williams. What are the chances of that? Probably very high, considering there's nobody in the NBA right now with the name Conrad, but you have 2, and they play for the same team now? 17 made it all the way here from the play-in game. Shout out to them. Shea, Dylan Brooks, Franz Wagner, Anthony Davis, James Wiseman. That's a really good team. How did the heck did y'all fall out to be the 7th seed? Don't really matter. No trades, no problem. Come on. One series to go. And it's going against the 76ers, who have Jalen Suggs, Rudy Gobert, and Klay Thompson. What am I missing? Who do y'all have on y'all bench that's legendary? Because that ain't the team that put fear in my heart. Kobe White is off the bench. Thanks for the championship, Philly. You'll have to see it. Thanks for the championship, Philly. Thanks for the championship, Philly. Yeah. What? Why is that team so good? I'm so confused. All right, game 7. Here we go. Clippers versus 76ers. We got a double-digit lead. It's a 20-pointer. It's going to be a 30-pointer. Thank you for the championship, Philly. Best believe it. My boys come in and win every single quarter. And from a team that couldn't make trades to a team to win a championship in, what, 3 years, 4 years? I don't even know. If you enjoyed the video, I always appreciate it. If you do, leave a like. It helps the channel out a lot. You don't even know. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.